What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 13, Thursday Night Football. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. Okay, in this video, I'm going to share my top DFS picks for this Thursday Night Football showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. And if you stay to the very end after all my picks and after I show you the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll give you my super secret sleeper pick that no one's talking about. Okay, at the quarterback position, my Thursday Night Football showdown quarterback is Drew Brees from the New Orleans Saints playing the Dallas Cowboys, who have the 6th best defense overall, and they're about middle of the pack defending opposing quarterbacks. But Drew Brees has scored 21, 34, and 29 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 25.3 fantasy points per game on the season. He actually gets 2.2 rushes per game, which is not bad for a quarterback. Drew Brees is $10,600 DraftKings salary, projected at 20.8 fantasy points here tonight. Look, so Dak Prescott, he has the better matchup, but why would you play Dak Prescott over Drew Brees? Drew Brees is only $1,600 more than Dak Prescott. If you're going to play Dak, I would stack the QBs. I'll show you a lineup at the end of this video that does just that. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Okay, let's see who we have at the running back position. My Thursday Night Football showdown running back is Ezekiel Elliott for the Dallas Cowboys playing the New Orleans Saints, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 2nd fewest fantasy points to opposing running backs. Both matchups are bad. Both teams are good versus running backs here. So my pick is more on volume. Ezekiel Elliott has scored 28, 36, and 40 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 23.3 fantasy points per game on the season. He's been killing it the last 3 games. He's getting 6 to 8 targets per game. And look at those rush attempts, 26, 23, 19. Tons of volume for Ezekiel Elliott. He's $11,200 DraftKings salary, projected at 19.9 fantasy points here tonight. If you're not feeling Zeke, Alvin Kamara would be my guy. Just be careful for those sneaky goal line touchdowns from Mark Ingram. But I like Ezekiel Elliott in this one. One quick note here though, keep an eye on this Ezekiel Elliott injury. He's bothered by a hip. It looks like he's going to suit up and play. But if he's not full strength, I don't mind fading Ezekiel Elliott for Alvin Kamara. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, moving on to the wide receiver position. My Thursday Night Showdown wide receiver is Amari Cooper from the Dallas Cowboys playing the New Orleans Saints, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Amari Cooper has scored 41, 7, and 14 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 14.1 fantasy points per game on the season. He got 9 targets last game, 5 the game before that, and 10 the game before that. So he's quite involved in the passing offense. Huge game last game. I don't expect that to happen again. But Amari Cooper is $8,200 DraftKings salary, projected at 15.5 fantasy points here tonight. So just remember, guys, Drew Brees can have a 3-touchdown day without hitting Michael Thomas. I don't know if you remember last game, Drew Brees was throwing to no-name wide receivers all game long. I'm a little worried about that happening again. That's why I prefer Amari Cooper here. He's really the only weapon they have at wide receiver, so he's going to get all the targets, all the opportunities going to go to Amari Cooper, especially if the Saints go up big and the Cowboys have to throw the ball to catch up. Amari Cooper's going to be a big part of that. Okay, let's take a look at the tight end position. My Thursday Night Football Showdown tight end is Benjamin Watson for the New Orleans Saints playing the Dallas Cowboys, who we know have a pretty good defense overall, but they give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. Benjamin Watson hasn't had very good games, guys. He's averaging 6.5 fantasy points per game on the season, but he scored 3, 0, and 1 fantasy points in his last 3 games. He averages 3.3 targets per game, and because of this poor production week after week, Benjamin Watson is only $2,600 DraftKings salary. He's projected at 5.6 fantasy points here tonight. The matchup is good. I feel like he's due. I like this play. I like the price. If Watson catches one in the end zone, you've crushed value, and you save a ton of salary for other players. I really like Benjamin Watson here in this Thursday Night Showdown slate. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content. Okay, my super secret sleeper for this Thursday Night Showdown slate is Keith Kirkwood from the New Orleans Saints playing the Dallas Cowboys. We know the matchup isn't great, but Keith Kirkwood has scored 8, 6, and 7 fantasy points in the last 3 games. He's averaging 6.8 fantasy points per game on the season. He gets 3.3 targets per game, 3 last game, 5 the game before that. Keith Kirkwood is only $2,400 DraftKings salary. He's projected at 5.8 fantasy points here tonight. He's got Drew Brees throwing him the ball. Coverage is on Michael Thomas and the other receivers. Keith Kirkwood could be that sneaky pick tonight that finds the end zone. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this Thursday Night Showdown. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.